Hello DediKate members, Phillipa here. I'm back with another great little Pilates session for you today. We have got a 30-minute no equipment Pilates session. So today's session will be involving some Tabatas. So no equipment needed. Everyone seems to be loving the Instagram workouts we've been posting where it's all timed. You don't have to think about it too much. You're just told what to do, set amount of time, boom, 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 few rounds, done. Nice, great way to get a really effective full body workout in. So that's what I thought we would do for today. So what we're gonna have is two different Tabatas, 15 minutes each. And we're gonna do 50 seconds in each Tabata. You're gonna have 4 exercises. So for the first one, which I'll explain, you've got 4 exercises, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we'll do 2 rounds through. So 50 on, 10 off, 2 rounds through. I'm going to quickly run us through what our first 4 exercises are. So, first one, staying on one leg. We're going to go for a little single leg stretch that you all seem to love in our Instagram workout. Little single leg stretch in our downward dog. You bring it forward to your opposite knee, and we're going to add on and kick that leg through. Take it back, draw forward, kick it through. Those abs and shoulders are going to get nice and warm with that one. Then your second exercise, you're going to lie down onto your backs, hands interlaced behind the head, diamond shape with the legs, spine imprinted onto the floor, knees wide, feet together, holding our ab curl. We just tap the toes down, lift them up. Tap the toes down, lift them up. The closer your toes tap to your bum, the harder. The further away from your bum, the more intense on those abs. So pick your poison there. Number 3, we're going to come into some side plank work. So this can be done, same movements with the bottom knee down. Otherwise, if you can, you're in a full side plank. You're going to go for 1 hip dip, 1 thread. 1 hip dip, 1 thread. Like I said, that bottom knee can stay down if that's better for you. And then the last exercise, we're going to come into a little double pulse squat jack. So, little burner for the legs. You're going to start in a nice narrow stance with the legs. You're going to give me 2 pulses. Jump the feet out, 2 pulses. Jump the feet in, 2 pulses. Jump the feet out, 2 pulses. That will get those legs burning. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Let's get into it. Starting down on our hands team. 2 rounds through of these 4 exercises. Your next Tabata I will explain when we get there. Let's get this one over and done with first though. Alright, so down on the hands, you're going to find your downward dog. We're going to start by working our right leg in this first round. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Find your downward dog, float right leg to ceiling. We draw forward, bring that right knee to our left elbow. Kick the leg under, take it back. We bring it to the opposite elbow. Kick the leg under, feel those core abs work. Press it back. Good. If that kick through is too much for you, just bring it to the elbow and then just go straight back into that single leg stretch. Otherwise, we bring it to the opposite elbow, we twist the hips, kick it under, press it back. Good team. Body should already be warm, 10 seconds. Nice, final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it there. We come onto our backs, into our diamond toe tap. So knees wide, toes together, interlace the hands behind the head. Exhale, curl up, pressing that lower spine into the floor. We toe tap the toes, we lift them up. Toe tap the toes, lift them up. Holding our ab curl position here. Good team, straight into it. We've only got 10 seconds rest in between each exercises, so that by the time you get set up, that 10 seconds is well and truly done. So essentially, if you've got no rest, you are welcome. Toe tap it down, lift it up. Good team, we've got 20 seconds left here. That's a lie, you've got 30 seconds here. Good. Knees wide, toes together. Keeping that nice diamond shape. Head heavy in the hands, thumbs down on the side of that neck. Making sure we're not arching through our lower back. We're keeping our spine firmly pressing into the floor. Getting that nice curled chest open.
Toe tap the toes down and up. Final 10. Good. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Good team. Now we're going to come into our side plank. Doesn't matter which side. Pick a side, any side. We get to do both. We'll do the other one in round 2. We come into our dip and thread. So if you need to, bottom knee can stay down. Otherwise, you're in a full side plank, working into that shoulder and those obliques. Let's go, team. We've got 1 hip dip, 1 thread of that top arm. 1 hip dip, 1 thread. This is a tough one to do for 50 seconds. So if you need to drop that knee, feel free to do that. Please don't be disheartened. Does not take long for this shoulder and oblique to really fire up in this one. Big deep breaths here. 20 seconds left. Good. Get that nice twist and rotation. Good, team. You only do this side once. Final 10. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Side planks, they are horrible. Up onto the feet, double pulse squat jack. So narrow stance and wide stance, doing a double pulse in both. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We double pulse nice and narrow. Double pulse nice and wide. Double pulse nice and narrow. Double pulse nice and wide. Good, team. Woo. Shoulders back. Chest open. Sit that bum down. I'll swing side on so you can get another view. Nice and wide. Nice and narrow. Good. Really drive the heels in as you're pulsing. Nice and soft as we land so that we're not jamming into those knees. Good, team. 15 seconds. Woo. The legs are already jelly. Final 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Heart rate up as well. Have a drink and a breather, team. We do all of that one more time. We've got about another 30 seconds here. That's a lie, 20 seconds to have a drink before we do that all one more time. Whew. Core body temperature is rising. All right, 10 seconds, we're back on. Starting with that single leg kick through. I'm going to swing around to the other side so you can see me a bit better. You're going to find that downward dog, and we're going to be working our left leg here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Find that downward dog. Once you have found that nice comfy position, stable through the right leg, left leg floats to ceiling. We draw forward, bring it across, kick it through, take it back. Good. Don't worry about that kick through if it's too much. It is pretty hard on the shoulders and abs. Good, team. Keep going. Fingers nice and widespread. Use those nice strong hands to support the shoulders. Nice, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it there. Oh, shoulders are warm. All right. Diamond toe taps. So, onto the back. Knees wide, toes together. Once those legs are up, shuffle, shuffle, squish that spine in. Interlace the hands behind the head, thumbs down either side of that neck. We exhale, curl up, off you go when you're ready, tapping the toes, drawing them back up. Good, I want you to make sure we're not crunching the chin into the chest. We're keeping everything relatively nice and open. Good, now I'm taking my toe taps in this round a little bit closer towards my butt. My abs are quite fatigued after a few Pilates sessions. and I'm starting to feel that my lower back is wanting to lift off the floor, which means I just need to take those toe taps a little closer towards my bum. We don't want that lower spine to arch off, otherwise the workload is going to go into that lower back, and we're not going to get that quiver and tremble in the abs that we want. Whew. My abs are certainly quivering. Can we lift a little higher, team? 20 seconds. Curl up higher. Head heavy in the hands. Good. Final 10. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there, team. Good. All right. We come into our side plank threads. So, bending that bottom knee down if you need to, otherwise both legs are nice and long. Forearm down, top arm long. We lift up into that full side plank. One dip, one thread, let's go. One dip, one thread. One dip, one thread. Making sure our elbow and forearm is right up underneath our shoulder. If it's too far away from us, this is going to be even harder than side planks already are, let's be honest. Nice big deep breaths, trying to move smoothly. The first thing I want to do as soon as I'm starting to fatigue is pick up that pace, but we don't want to. We want to keep it nice and slow and controlled. That's where the challenge lies. Good, team. One thread, one dip. Final 10. Obliques and shoulders on fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side planks, they never get any better. Only worse. Up on the feet, double pulse squat jack. So 2 pulses in that narrow stance, 2 pulses in that wide stance. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last 50 seconds here for this very first Tabata. Double pulse wide, double pulse narrow. Soft on the toes as we land, but then drive into the heels as we pulse. Good, team. Legs should be feeling warm. We should be feeling a little bit sweaty. 20 seconds left. Woo. My legs feel like cement. I won't. Move. 10 seconds. Double pulse wide. Double pulse narrow. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a long time to be jumping and pulsing, isn't it? Have a drink, team. Have a breather. First one done and dusted. Just one to go. Alright, so like I said, Tabata number 1 done. Next, Tabata. Same thing. 4 exercises, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 2 rounds through. I'll explain on you. 4 exercises. Number 1, what am I doing? Swing around onto your back. Staying on one side. You're going to interlace the hands behind the back to get started. Opposite hand is going to press against your opposite knee as we work a little single leg extension in and out. Holding our core, one hand is supporting the head and neck, other hand is pressing against the knee. That press from knee to hand is really going to contract through the abs. The harder you press knee and hand together, the more you're going to feel it in the abs. Working that leg extension there. Then number 2, we come into some commandos. Most of you will probably know what these horrible guys are. As always, you can do them down on the knees or you're up on the toes. If you're on the toes, feet out to the width of your mat or just right in the hip distance, slowly coming onto the forearms, back up onto the hands. Focusing on stability through the hips. I don't want you to be rushing through them and letting the hips rock all over the place. Drop the knees if you're finding you're rocking a little too much. Focus on keeping your hips and core switched on, engaged, nice and stable. Then we come onto our backs. We've got a little 3 and 3 combination. So heels up, toes down. We're going to go for 3 heel raised glute bridges. Once you've done 3 full range, you're going to give me 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Then all the way back down. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. 3 pulses. So 3 full range, 3 pulses. And then your lucky last one, we're going to work some shoot throughs. So into your 4-point hover position, you're going to hover the knees off. We're going to thread one leg through, kick it under, slowly come back through. Thread the leg, kick it under, slowly come back through. If that's too much, I just want you to find a plank, find a hover. Find a plank, find a hover. If that shoot through is a bit too much for you, they are your 4 exercises, team. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Let's get into it. Starting down on our backs with that little single leg extension. So come down onto your backs when we shuffle the legs up into tabletop. Once they're in tabletop, interlace the hands behind the head, shuffle and squish that spine in. I want you to bring your left hand, press it into your right knee, holding our head, neck and shoulders up as high as we can. We're going to extend our left leg out, draw our left leg in. Good, extend the left leg out, draw the left leg in. So, this is one of those ones where the harder you choose to do it is up to you. So the more you press the opposite hand and knee in towards each other, the more you're going to feel those abs really fire. Making sure as we extend that leg long, we don't arch through the lower spine. Take that leg extension higher if you're finding you're arching a bit too much, or even take it into a toe tap. Good. Press that hand and knee together. Other hand is behind the head, supporting the head and neck. Pulling belly button to the spine. Final 10. Can we lift a little higher? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Tummy's nice and warm. All right, team. We come into our lovely commando. So on toes or knees, whatever floats your boat. Finding your plank to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slowly down onto the forearms, back up onto the hands. I want you to make these the slowest commandos you have ever done in your life. Trying to balance a very important cup of coffee on the back. Try not to spill a drop. Squeeze the glutes. Zip up through that tummy and breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, team. We've just got 10 more seconds. I know these are tough. Knees are there if you need. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it there. Down onto your backs. Glute bridge. Heels are lifted, big toes are taking all of the body weight. Let's go. We've got 3 full range lifts here. Driving into the big toes. Heels super duper high. Once you've done 3 full range lifts, 3 pulses. Dropping halfway, lifting back up. Dropping halfway, lifting back up. Dropping halfway, lifting back up. Back into your full range. So don't make those pulses little bounces. Make them nice, controlled, contracted pulses. Big toes driving in. 3 and 3. Good, team. 3 pulses, 3 full range. Get right up to that top end. Woo, back of the legs. Heating up. Squeeze. Good, team. Almost there. Give me 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Good. All right, into our lucky last one, we have those shoot throughs. So going into your plank to hover combination if the shoot throughs are too much. Otherwise, you're sticking with me. Let's find our hover in 3, in 2, and
1. We hover the knee, starting here. We kick one leg through, extend out long, come back to center. Extend out long, come back to center. Dropping the hip, working with control, twisting through the core, staying strong through the shoulders. Good. Nice and smooth. You can slow it down if you need to. You don't need to stick with my pace. Work at your own. 20 seconds here. Finding that nice flat back as we come through center. Final 10. We've got a couple of fun little pulses to finish just because I'm feeling mean. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold to one side, doesn't matter which side. Tap and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Have a break if this is too much. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight to the other side. Tap and lift. 10, 9. Stay strong through that supporting shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it there. Whew. I'm pretty sure my face is bright red. Rookie error in wearing a long sleeve, not a singlet. Alright. Actually, I'll flip the heaters off. Duh. Have a drink, team. Okay. Wondering why I'm sweating. The heaters are blasting. Oh boy. Alright, one more round to routine. Hopefully you've had a nice little drink. We do all of that one more time. Alright, starting with that single leg extension. Our opposite hand is going to come and press against our opposite knee. So this time, let's find our ab curl. Press our right hand into our left knee. Left hand is supporting the head, neck and shoulders as we extend our right leg. Out and in, off you go when you're ready once you're in position. Nice and slow. See if in this round we can lift a little higher through that upper body. See if we can press the hand and knee in towards each other a little harder. Good. Take those modifications if you're feeling anything in your lower back. Feel free to bring both hands behind the head. If that little opposite hand press is a bit too much through the back. A good team, you've got 15 seconds. Ooh, abs are quivering. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, rest it there. Good job. All right, we come into those commandos. God, don't you hate them? I don't think anyone likes them, surely not. Knee option is there if you need. Start on the hands, feet wide if you're up on the toes. Let's go. Down onto the forearms, back up onto the hands. Focusing on hip stability. Back of the neck is long. The first thing you want to do is drop through the scaps. Drop the head and neck. I want you to stay up nice and long. Punch through. Drop the knees if you're finding that form slipping. 30 seconds here. Woo. Good team. 20. I'm counting down so much because this is killing me. Final 10. Stick with me. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, rest. Down to the backs, 3 and 3 in that glute bridge position. Heels lifted, big toes driving in. Feet and knees hip distance apart. Let's go. Keeping the knees and hips nice and parallel. Making sure they're not flaring out. Staying hip distance. Everything in that nice correct alignment. Making every muscle down the back of the legs work. 3 full range lifts, 3 halfway pulses. Big toes pressing in. Get the back of the legs on fire. 3 and 3.
Good, team. 30 seconds left here. 3 full range, 3 pulses. As you drive those big toes in, feel the calf muscles work really hard. I want you to make sure your ankles are staying nice and vertical. So in this position, you'll feel your ankles naturally want to flare out and take your knees with it. Stay nice and strong, hip distance. Final 10. We've got a couple of fun little pulses at the top. Like I said, I'm feeling mean. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold hips up. I want you to open the knees, squeeze them back together. Open the knees, squeeze, try and get those knees to touch. Good. We've got 8. Keep the hips up. 7. Big toes pressing in, heels high. 6. 5. 4. 3. Belly button in. 2. 1. Hold. 10 double heel lifts. Final little bit in this position, I promise. 10. Drop them down. 9. Whoo, shaky, shaky. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Keep the hips high. 3. 2. And 1. Roll it down. Whoo. Back of those legs. Crikey. All right. What have we got left? Shoot throughs. Geez, my 10-second rest is really starting to get a bit longer. Oops. Oh well, I'm the boss. I suppose I can stretch out the rest if I want to. All right, shoot throughs, team. Plank to hover if the shoot throughs aren't for you. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hover the knees. We kick through. Extend out long. Good. Keep working side to side here, team. I'm just getting my stopwatch on board. Strategically taking a break. Unlike you guys, hopefully you're all still going hard at home. Good, team. 20 left. We've got 10 leg lifts on each side, and you are done, done, done. Final 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold to one side. Lift the leg up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Just hold the plank if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through center, change. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, rest it there, knees wide, toes together. Ooh, those arms out nice and long. Rest the head down. Oh, I'm a sweaty, sweaty bee. Oh, what a dumb decision not wearing a singlet. It was -2 this morning, so I was like, oh yeah, long sleeve. No, Phillipa, you live in Queensland. Still gets hot. Okay, team, you are all done and dusted. 30 minutes, boom, done. Hope you all thoroughly enjoyed that. Have a well-deserved drink. If you want even more, if you feel like you've still got a bit more left in the tank, feel free to do those Tabatas. Again, it's totally up to you. You can always revisit this. You can do just 1 round of each. You can do 3 rounds of each, 4 rounds of each. Whatever suits you. That's the great thing about Tabatas. You can make them as long or as short as you would like. If you want more, if you get to the end and you'll feel like, hell yeah, I've got more in the tank, throw in another round. You can always add resistance bands to any of those exercises, ankle weights, hand weights, whatever floats your boat. There's always those options to make it even more spicier as we build up that strength. I hope you all enjoyed today's Tabata. Please make sure to keep commenting below what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. Any feedback is welcome. Please let me know what you want to see. Make sure to leave a little sweat rating there as well. And I hope you all
pop onto the DediKate, you're already on the DediKate website, pop onto one of the other sessions on the DediKate website and maybe do a nice little cool down or something, a very well-deserved nice stretch. Please, please, please be sure to stretch. Very important. I hope you all have a great day. Go grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. Have a good day. Bye.